The judiciary has assured Kenyans, as well as the political class, that petitions that will be filed before them because or stemming from election malpractices will be dealt with expeditiously to reduce anxiety and ensure that justice is served. Over 120 judicial officers are to be trained on election laws before the election, this according to Chief Justice Martha Koome. Now, Koome spoke at a forum that brought together the judiciary and media ahead of the upcoming elections.
In a meeting between Kenya Editors Guild leadership and the judiciary's top leadership, Chief Justice Martha Koome disclosed that the judiciary has established a committee tasked with coming up with a work plan geared towards ensuring efficient handling of pre- and post-election disputes during the 2022 election.
In the Kenyan context, the conduct of elections and settlement of electoral disputes has a bearing on the stability of the state and the peaceful coexistence as a nation.
The committee, in collaboration with the Kenya Judiciary Academy, will train 120 judges, 480 magistrates and 400 judicial staff.
We are prepared to deal with all the disputes that will come, absolutely impartial, dispassionate. Whatever problems they will bring to our courts, will reduce them into constitutional and legal issues.
Media, according to the judiciary, has made significant strides towards gaining independence while reporting on election matters. But a lot still is pending, especially on happenings in court.
I'm seeing more and more mistakes being made by untrained journalists in the area of defamation. Mr. President, once again, why don't you begin a conversation where judges, magistrates can have a conversation with you and train you on the rules of defamation.
In the past, the judiciary has been heavily criticized for taking too long in dealing with election petitions, while at the same time appearing to be compromised when cases of election malpractices come before the courts. The Kenya Editors Guild wants the judiciary to be decisive before and after the August 9 election.
As journalists, we are keen to hear from the judiciary on how it intends to exercise its mandate in a way that benefits the Kenyan voter, taking into account any lessons from previous elections.
Then comes the next constant that must be admitted about elections in Kenya. Trouble starts and ends with the tallying and transmission of election results. This is the central dilemma of the Kenyan elections and the assured standing invitation for the intervention of the judiciary.
At another meeting led by officials from KEG, IEBC disclosed the reason why Kenya has witnessed a low turnout of youth who registered as voters.
We also need to educate and sensitize, especially the youth of this country, the value of their vote, the connection between the value of their vote and the quality of life.
A representative from the Kenya Police said the force will curb election violence and malpractices this electoral cycle. Media owners and journalists have also been urged to shun election malpractices through unprofessional reporting and to decline favors from political aspirants. Nimro Tabu, Citizen TV.